Niantic, we need to talk about the recent update and the upcoming update that you intend to throw at us. So hi to all of you guys. Yeah, I actually do not enjoy making videos like this because it seems like a rant video, but I'm left with no choice but to do it because a lot of people in the community, people who play the game, people who are content creators, people who are looking forward to a great experience to play Pokemon Go are really unhappy, myself included. So let's go ahead to explore and see what we have in store, alright, that I want to talk to you guys about, and especially to Niantic. With regards to the upcoming exploration bonus updates coming to Pokemon Go. Okay, this is from the Pokemon Go live blog, and I won't go too much into detail, but let's just take a look at the 3 things that Niantic has thrown at us, or will be throwing at us. The new exploration bonuses, okay, the bonuses introduced last year, or that we plan to remove or change. Bonuses introduced last year that we are planning on keeping. Alright, that's Niantic talking to us. So these are the details. New exploration bonuses to play together. Receive up to 2 free raid passes. Good. Benefit from increased incense effectiveness while walking. Good. Be guaranteed gifts when spinning Pokestops so long as they have not reached their maximum gift inventory. Good. Receive 10 times bonus XP from spinning a Pokestop for the first time. Very good for new players. Okay, the thing that we want to talk more about is later. Hang on, we will talk about this first. Bonuses introduced last year that we are planning on keeping. Incense duration will remain at 60 minutes. Very good. It's 2 times of what it was as compared to day 1 where it lasts for 30 minutes. No walking requirement for Go Battle League. Really good also, because the battlers, especially myself who would play like 25 battles, we don't have to go out and walk that 2 kilometers to, get the battle option available for us, especially when you still need to spend Poke Coins if we don't walk the 5 kilometers. You can challenge any trainer remotely with QR code required, blah 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 blah. Okay, that's nice. The maximum number of gifts you can carry in your item bag at a time will remain at 20. I'm fine with that. I don't see a big problem with that. Trainers will be able to open up to 30 gifts per day from the previous 20. That's also a good thing to stay put, I guess. You will continue to receive 3 times the Stardust and XP for your first Pokemon catch of the day. Thank you very much then. Okay, but the problem that we face, and we are going to face, are the 3 things that Niantic intend to change. Okay, so the first one, they said that over the past year, 15 months to be exact, according to this blog post that Niantic has put out, Incense effectiveness has increased to attract Pokemon to you more frequently, even if you weren't able to leave home. After the change, this effectiveness will be set at the standard level when you are stationary, and increased effectiveness will kick in when you are moving. So how this works is that right now, with the current pandemic situation that's still going on, if you're stationary, you get a Pokemon once every 40 seconds to 60 seconds. Okay? Even if you're walking, it's also that number, 40 to 60 seconds. However, the standard level before the pandemic happened, when you're stationary, you incense a Pokemon once every 5 minutes. Okay? When you're moving around, it increases the frequency of the Pokemon spawning. The maximum number of Pokemon that you can spawn is 1 per minute once you reach 17.5 kilometers per hour or beyond. When you're riding a bicycle, or you're on a bus, or when you're basically in motion. Okay? That will affect a lot of people who are still stuck at home, which I will get to that later, okay? So the next point. Previously, your buddy Pokemon brought you more gifts per each day, up to 5 gifts at once and up to 3 times a day. This was because we knew trainers was running low, blah, 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 blah. Okay, thank you very much. So yeah, our buddy Pokemon does bring us gifts 3 times a day right now during this period, and they bring us 15 gifts total per day. So how this works is every 7 hours and 20 minutes later, the buddy Pokemon will have a chance to send us gifts or bring us gifts. Once our gift in the inventory reaches under 5. So if you have 3 gifts in your inventory and it reaches the time that your buddy Pokemon is going to bring gifts for you, you're going to get 2. If you have 0 gifts in your inventory and your buddy Pokemon is going to bring you a gift, you're going to get 5. Okay, I understand. But the thing is, if they're going to reduce it to maybe once every 12 hours, you're going to get 2 times per day. I feel that's fine also. Not that it's a huge problem. But the thing that I am really concerned about is the thing that a lot of people are really unhappy with. This particular statement. Previously, Pokestop and gym interaction distances were increased to enable people to engage from further distance. After this change, the distance will revert back to the standard distance when it makes sense in different places, though may be increased during future events and as part of certain features. Well, we have been, told by Niantic that this may not be a permanent feature, but I mean, some people are saying that they did mention somewhere that it's going to be a permanent feature. I'm going to pull up an update that Pokemon Go Live was shown back in November 19, 2020. Okay, so if we go all the way to this particular portion where they say over here, okay, over the past few months we have been making temporary changes, blah, 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 blah. So when they talk about the part that some of these changes will remain implemented for the foreseeable future, such as the ability to raid remotely, changes to the Go Battle League, and the increased distance at which you can spin photo discs at gyms and Pokestop. We thank you for all your feedbacks. Okay, they did not exactly state here that it's going to be permanent, but of course, some of these changes will remain implemented for the foreseeable future, and that was posted on the 19th of November 2020. That was around 6 months ago. Okay, however, till to date, the situation for the pandemic isn't cleared up worldwide yet. So I don't see why there's a need for Niantic to actually be so hasty in terms of removing all these bonuses, especially, when not all countries have been fully vaccinated. Myself included, I've not even gotten my first jab of the vaccine yet. Okay, I am still waiting for it. Not that I have not registered for it, but I've not gotten my first jab at all yet, so I'm still not safe. Even if you get both of your jab done already, it doesn't mean that you can't contract, the virus at all. But another thing that I want to share with you guys, this is just kind of out of topic. If you feel that, the increased distance is affecting you a lot, let me tell you something that you guys may not know. Alright, the size of the interactive radius, it depends on where you are in the world, okay? So right now, because I'm living in Singapore, I'm actually 141 kilometers away from the equator of the Earth, okay? Think about this. We are playing a game that requires GPS. GPS goes by, the global, the Earth location, etc. So the further you are from the equator of the Earth, assuming if you are living in Tokyo, which is 3,950 kilometers away from the Earth, your interactive radius is actually larger. So you guys can see, if you try it yourself, go to your device, go to your phone, log on to Pokemon Go, zoom all the way out to your maximum, and you guys can see your pulsing circle when it reaches the white portion, alright, from pink all the way to white. That's the maximum distance that you technically can spin the Pokestop once it reaches the standard level. However, because I'm, just 141 kilometers away from the equator, being in Singapore, it's really small. So when you go to somewhere like, say, Tokyo, alright, being 3,950 kilometers away from the equator, it's larger. You can actually spin the Pokestop despite it looking further. Somewhere like in Toronto, which is 4,834 kilometers away from the equator, you can possibly spin this Pokestop over here without even the double radius at all. So if you're somewhere in Finland, for example, which is 6,672 kilometers away from the equator, you definitely can spin this Pokestop without the double radius. Yeah, if you guys don't believe me, you guys can go and ask your friends or whatsoever who are living in different countries. So in a way, for me to experience a very small interactive radius, I'm kind of used to it, but seeing that the community ain't happy with it going back to its standard level, of course I ain't happy too. I certainly can still play the game like efficiently without, you know, a large interactive radius. Of course, I'm fortunate to have a lot of Pokestops and gyms around my area where I live. And of course, here in Singapore is really densely populated, so much so that we have a lot of gyms and Pokestops to access to. But of course, you know, if we consider the worldwide situation, the pandemic, places such as Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia, and various parts of the world, there are still so many active cases. Alright, this is the website that I normally take a look at, the active cases. You guys can even see in America, it's at 5 million cases. Alright, it may seem really small. I mean, the population in America is 330 million. 5 million out of that is really small, but still a lot of people. Alright, I understand that when you go out in certain places in America, you don't really have to wear a mask because a lot of people are getting vaccinated already, but it's not true for a lot of countries, especially the third world countries. Yeah, so Niantic has to take that into consideration also. Hopefully they do. One example I can show you guys is actually this particular, alright, news article by the Straits Times. Malaysia to extend COVID-19 lockdown for 2 weeks until June 28. Well, I understand that they had lockdown during their Gibbo Community Day on the 6th of June. Imagine if it's Gibbo Community Day next month, or should I say even Go Fest, and they're still undergoing lockdown. I don't think they'll be really happy with it. Yeah, so that's another concern to look at. But all in all, I can say is that Niantic, your recent update has been really bad. Alright, there has been a lot of glitches, a lot of bugs, a lot of problems, so much so that people are catching Pokemon and having problems with their eyesight thanks to the flashing here and there, and people are having seizures. Okay, people are raiding and they have problem getting to the raid. My game crashes more than 10 times a day. I'm very sure a lot of you guys are experiencing all this also. Okay, and it has been really laggy for people who are using Android. My friend who used Android to play Pokemon Go updated me today that this morning he re-updated his app, but it brought him back to the previous version. So in a way, the previous version had some issues, so they had to revert him back to the previous version. It's kind of ridiculous. So a lot of problems are coming up, even for Go Battle League. A lot of people, like even J-Farm Makers and even Thomas from Teutonico, have mentioned that the Go Battle League has just been really unplayable, and I can see that it's really bad. So a lot of all these problems just snowball and stack. On top of all these problems that this recent update has given to us, you throw us something that we are really going to be unhappy about, and that is to reduce the interactive distance and removing some of the, in a way, temporary pandemic bonuses that a lot of countries still need. Mind you, I'm not here speaking for myself because I just want to have all these bonuses to play the game efficiently. I speak for the community because I understand how the thing is going on for everyone else. And even Reversal mentioned on Twitter that, you know, he's pretty sure that Niantic staff probably do not catch more than 50 Pokemon a day. And I don't think I would disagree with that, because there are just so many problems that are arising, alright? And it's just sad to see all that. Yeah, or maybe there are Niantic staff who are playing Go Battle League pretty hard. Example like Michael, yeah, who played to, you know, he's like pretty high up there on the leaderboard, but there are still a lot of problems that need to be fixed. And I understand that, you know, programming and coding is really tough to do, especially when, you know, maybe all your staff, you are not like together at the same place to like have a proper physical discussion and problem resolving discussion, I guess. But come on, the problem has been going on for really long, and a lot of people are really unhappy. And being a billion-dollar company, I'm very sure you can do better than this, Niantic. But anyway, I do not want this video to end off with a sour note. Okay, I just want things to be changed, especially for the better for the community. I just hope, Niantic, you would communicate with us better, whether is it through Twitter or whether is it through the in-game, news or whatsoever. Let us know what's going on. Let us know what's the problem. Especially even we take a look at Pidgeot, which is banned in the Go Battle League. It's still banned till today, thanks to Feather Dance. Like, are you doing anything about it? Yeah. Well, you tweeted that saying that it's banned, but at least give us an update. Especially since it's already a week since you banned it, more than a week since you banned it from Go Battle League, man. Yeah. So I just hope things can be changed, and I'm just gonna pull one last thing out to show you guys, which is this particular Reddit post, okay, that states that Niantic is removing increased Pokestop and gym interaction radius. Let them know how removing one of the best features they have added is a massive mistake. Okay, so there's a petition that has been created, which I'll put the link in the description down below and also in the pinned comments. You guys can see that, alright, there are a total of 47,838 and still climbing people who have signed this petition, and we are trying to reach 50,000 signatures. Okay, yeah, so it was created by SWAT/. Thank you very much for creating this petition to inform Niantic that they should keep the increased Pokestop and gym interaction distance and not revert it back to the standard distance. Okay, so I'm gonna sign it right now. I'm gonna put my name and whatsoever. Okay, and here we go, man. All right, I have signed it, I guess. I'll just share it instead. I mean, I've just shared with you guys here. So go ahead to do it. I guess it's fine. We'll skip that for now. Okay, so go ahead to sign the petition if you guys want Niantic to, make a change on this. And I hope Niantic, keeps the interaction distance, because it will benefit a lot of players worldwide. Alright. So if that's it, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, in the next video. Alright, goodbye.